Welcome back to the Mahi Talks Podcast. I'm your host K9, aka Kix, aka your boy from the Mahi Dogs. Today we're going to be going over 4 things we are doing to level up our brand. Let's go. Before we get started, we're going to start off our segment with Nothing But Love. This is a chance for us to share some light or love on something that's happened to us or around us throughout the week. A little bit of gratitude. And this one goes out to Vital Clothing. So Leonard from our Mahi Dogs, he created his own little whānau brand for clothing, and they just now launched their first clothing line, so make sure you go check it out, Vital Clothing. Let's get into it. So the first thing that we're doing to level up our brand is investing. So it's the first time we've actually invested in upskilling ourselves and using it to, build our brand into a bigger thing. Before we've actually had no structure. We just kind of met up. We wanted to do clothing, so we just do some clothing. We wanted to do some content, so we just do some content. There was no real purpose behind what we're doing. With investing, we invested in the blueprint from the ICE project, or ICE, YKTR, and we used them as a good example of where we want to be. We're going to carve out our own journey and where we want to look like in the section, in the industry in 5 years, but they're a very good example. And what the blueprint does is it's helped us structure ourselves off the back of what he did to build his brand over the few years that he has. So one thing that it's helped our brand with is with Ren, he's able to take those rugby skills, those rugby structures, and actually apply it to the brand itself. You know what I mean? I'm pretty smart, so I didn't need to do that. But your boy, you gotta help the boy out. But other than that, it's actually the first time I've actually invested in leveling up my own mind other than education that I've had to go out or uni. So investing, very good, very important. The second one we've done is accountability. Off the back of investing and creating structure for our brand, what we've done is we found out what's our purpose, what's our why. Why are we doing Mahi Dogs? And we've correlated all of our whys into one big why. And we've created a 5-year project or a 5-year plan of where we want to see Mahi Dogs. And then we've broken that down into yearly. And then we've broken that down into quarterly. Broken that down to monthly, weekly, and then daily. From that daily, we should be able to get tasks to take us from here to there. And then also what it's done is it's allowed us to come together under an understanding of what Mahi Dogs is going to be in the future and get some buy-in and, see how we can actually grow this. It's also helped us out by creating weekly meetings with our team. So we'll meet up and we'll go over what we did last week with our tasks and also analytics from all our platforms, and then help us set forward what it's going to look like for the next week coming. One important thing is that as we do this, we see that it grows. So when we first started, we did posts about basketball quotes and the Go MJ, Kobe, and what we realized was our market thought that we were actually going to start bringing out basketball clothing. Wasn't actually the case. We were just kind of testing out what we wanted to do. We just started posting. So from that, we were able to find some real good value just from doing stuff and actually from our planning. And that all come from taking accountability over our actions and what we wanted Mahi Dogs to be. The third thing we're doing to level up our brand is Shopify. For us, we don't actually have a platform where you can kind of find all our stuff. We've kind of piggybacked off the back of Native, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, but we don't have a platform for Mahi Dogs. So what this is going to do is going to help us and make it easier for us to consolidate all our stuff onto one page and help marry up our content with our clothing and help our people that want to really support us by purchasing our garments, our clothing, make it easier for them and purchases on the Shopify. One thing that we found with Shopify that it's kind of given us this edge of we're legit now, or we're actually out there. It's that social kind of status which we're not trying to play off, but because we've never actually had a platform, it's actually quite exciting to be able to build it. And what we did was, so I built what I thought Mahi Dogs website would look like. Ren did it as well, and after a week we came together, we reviewed each other's, and we took what we liked from mine, took what we liked from Ren's, and put it together into one big one. We're going live, first website we've ever built. 2 older boys, who would have thought? It's actually quite easy. All you need is a little bit of drive and purpose, but it's quite an exciting journey to see it come from an idea on paper into an actual tangible website. So that's our third one, Shopify. And our fourth thing that we're doing to level up is setting timelines and deadlines. Before this, we kind of just did anything we wanted. Our closest thing that comes to a deadline is Mahi Talks Monday, but we were never consistent. But with this, along with our Monday weekly meetings, we're able to see in the future and be like, look, we want to make sure that we get our oilskins out at this date. Well, let's work back from there and then work back from there. So we've got to make sure that we've got our clothing done here. We've got to make sure that we've got our branding done here, advertisement here, and we can work back from a date. It's pretty powerful, like the things that you learn from just investing. But I know a lot of people just may already know this stuff, but for us, though it sounds stupid, it's just giving us more tools in the arsenal to kind of keep leveling up. So setting deadlines and setting timelines. And those are the 4 things that we've done to level up our brand. Investing, accountability, Shopify, and timeline. The kind of tools that we've kind of known, but we're now able to effectively use them. So that's been a quick update on Mahi Dogs as a brand in our level up phase. Hope you guys got some good content or value out of this. We're going to be doing more updates and podcasts over the weeks as we go along. You can find them on Spotify and YouTube. If you did get some value out of this, pop along to there and see some more. If not, let us know what we could do better. But other than that, we'll see you guys in the next episode from K9. Peace.